I was at my friend's wedding and the maid of honor outstaged the bride at the wedding, as they tend to do apparently. She chose to wear a sleek golden backless dress that sparkled and shined at the ceremony and reception. Everybody at my table just referred to her as the Academy Awards Oscars for the night. Also, nobody knew if she was coming to the wedding or not because she dropped out of contact for a while, other than a confirmation the week before that she will still be there. The bride and groom were just happen when she finally showed up the night before the wedding. I don't know what that sentence is meant to say, but happy? I don't know. I mean, a sleek golden backless dress, like, it's not white. It's not my fault that I'm like a 13 out of 10. I'm kidding. But again, what do you say? To my friend's wedding when I was a bridesmaid, she had all of us in gold sequin dresses, okay? And we all got to like pick whatever dress we wanted as long as it was gold sequins, and we looked fire. So did the bride, okay? No one was outstaging my friend. She's a friggin' goddess, but we all looked friggin' Oscar worthy. Change of plans. My maid of honor is no longer my maid of honor. I asked her to step down a few months ago because she wasn't being as supportive as I would have liked and didn't take the wedding seriously. I still wanted her to be a bridesmaid. She then texted me and said she wanted to speak to me in person. That's never a good thing. That means serious business. I made room in my schedule to see her on Friday while I was in town for my bridal shower. She said she wants to move to Korea in the next 3 or 4 weeks rather than next year like she'd planned. She also decided that it might be too much to drive an hour to come stay in a gorgeous hotel for free and attend the wedding if she's still in the country. She already bought her dress. This is literally no money that she would be spending from now on. But she can't just tell me what her plans are because they might change and there's a possibility she will be at the wedding after all. She seems very conflicted in life. Girl, how do you turn down a free wedding? A free stay, like almost like a vacation. How do you turn that down? I'll go. I will go in her place. My maid of honor gleefully, is that a word? Said she'd be my maid of honor when I asked her and then never did another thing. I ended up having to cancel my bridal shower because I didn't have the time to plan it myself. I almost canceled my bachelorette party, but my other maids came together and threw one for me. My husband even picked up my wedding dress for me. While we were having our hair and makeup done on the wedding day, my maid of honor was off in the corner taking selfies and uploading them to Facebook. She kept making catty comments to one of my other bridesmaids and we finally had to separate them. Girl drama. Another bridesmaid took her aside and told her she needed to step it up. Her response was, "I love you, but I want to slap you." I feel that. Needless to say, I didn't talk to her again after the wedding. This sounds very catty and petty. Like, this is like high school girl stuff. Like, oh, taking selfies on my wedding and then she was talking catty to me. It's like, yo, too much. I think I had the worst maid of honor in history. That is a bold claim, my friend. Let's find out. She didn't offer to host or plan the bridal shower and she didn't even RSVP. My friend had to follow up with her to see if she was planning on attending. The same thing happened with the bachelorette party, but she did help me find a wedding dress. In fact, she asked the woman who worked at the bridal salon if she could try on wedding dresses, including the one I was considering, to see how she would look in them. It's weird that like your maid of honor RSVPs? Isn't that like a requirement for the maid of honor? Like, they help the planning. Surely they're going to be there. I'm confused. Y'all, I really want to try on wedding dresses though, just for funsies. My maid of honor brought her fling to the wedding. I'm sorry? And her live-in boyfriend to the morning after brunch. Her boyfriend had to work the night of the wedding, so she brought the guy she was sleeping with on the side. Yes, people noticed. No offense, but she's not a maid of horror. She's just a... I don't even feel bad. Are you kidding me? She's cheating. Don't cheat. I'm kidding, but still. She wasn't the worst maid of honor, but she sure is the worst girlfriend. My maid of honor, I almost called her another word just because I said it. My maid of honor had so much to drink while we were getting our hair and makeup done that she never made it down the aisle. Holy crap, what was she drinking? She slept through the entire ceremony and most of the reception. What are you drinking while getting your hair and makeup done? Like, are you pounding back shots? Or are you just like an extreme lightweight? I feel like often the wedding party will have like champagne or a glass of wine and things like that, but like, what are you doing, freaking Jaeger shots? This is my vent. This is a place where you can vent. I officially hate my maid of honor. Starting strong. She's supposed to be my best friend and she sucks at it. If she didn't want to be my maid of honor, she should have just told me. Did she come to the cake testing? Nope, too busy. Did she come to pick out the dress? Nope, too busy. Did she come to the first fitting, and will she come to the second? Nope. Is she throwing me a shower? Yes, but she wanted to have it at my house and I'm paying for a lot of it. Luckily, my sister-in-law volunteered her house. But is she helping to plan it? Oh, hell no. Just invited a bunch of people to someone else's house and leaves it for everyone else to manage. Honestly, the day revolves around me and not her, so she doesn't care. I hope she doesn't ask me to be in her bridal party if she ever finds a man willing to propose. She makes me sad, that is all. Oh, you can like feel the sadness and frustration in this story because she's like, that's my friend. And you expect better from your friends. I asked my best friend of 15 years to be my maid of honor, thinking I could trust her with the responsibility. At first, she was happy and excited and always asked how the wedding plannings were coming along. Over the year and a half, my fiance and I bought a condo and moved up in our jobs. We decided to have our wedding in Punta Cana this past October. Jealous. About 6 months before the wedding, my maid of honor started dating a man named Frank. I started not to see or hear from her. The only thing she helped me with was finding my wedding dress. Lucky for her, I found it at the first store. I would call or text her asking if she would come with me to pick flowers, shoes, etc. And I always got the same response: I'm busy. When we did meet up, she was distant and hardly asked about the wedding or house projects. She planned my bridal shower and it was wonderful. She did a really great job. After the shower, that's when everything really went downhill. She invited her new boyfriend, Frank, that I met once, to my destination wedding. I really didn't like that because I wanted a private wedding, but I just shut up and let it go as long as she was happy. Months following up to the wedding, I hardly spoke to her, and when I did, it felt like she was competing with me, or she would tell me really bad things about Frank, like how he's overweight and lazy and in debt, blah, blah, blah. So I started to get a weird feeling about him after all she's told me. This is so random to me. Like, this story was kind of all over the place. Like, you could have told it better, but hey. Okay, girlfriend throws a nice shower, is there for your wedding dress, but starts dating a guy, and then said she's busy. I don't know, like, it sounds like she could have done more and put in more effort, but she was there for the wedding dress, and she did throw you a beautiful bridal shower, you said. She insisted I have a bachelorette when I didn't want one. Claimed it would make me feel better and have a good time. Bought a plane ticket for when she had things planned. Spoiler, nothing was planned. So on top of my wedding planning, I had to throw together a last minute bachelorette I didn't want and had to pay for most of it. Then when I wasn't perfectly happy, she made it about her and cried the whole time. Throughout the wedding planning process, I was treated as a therapist. I accept responsibility for this one as I tend to overextend myself emotionally. I love my friends and get too involved sometimes, but at all of our events, bachelorette, getting ready for the ceremony, reception, dinner, whatever, she dumped her problems on me. I just feel like there's a time and place for these things. Yeah, there is. I'm not about to go to like my friend's wedding and start complaining about like drama I have in my personal life. Definitely not. Time and place, 100%. And this bachelorette thing, like you just, what? I don't want one. You can't just book a ticket and then expect me to plan and pay for one. I didn't even want one. My mistake was making my mother-in-law, my maid of honor. That's just so random. I've never seen a mother-in-law be the maid of honor. I posted it on here as well. The gist of it is she promised a lot of things and didn't deliver. When it came down to it, she blamed me for everything that went wrong. She insisted on inviting people just for other people to have to socialize with, and I didn't even know them. Said she would pay for their meals. She did not. Said she would help with day of preparations. When it came down to it, she complained she had so much to do, didn't even get to the venue until 30 minutes before. You don't get to just invite people because it's like, well, I want people to socialize with. No, make friends. Like, clearly you know how to have a conversation. You'll be fine. It's one day. You will be fine making conversations with other guests. Like, holy moly. Those were some maid of horrors. They meant to bring honor, but they did not. Do you guys have a terrible maid of honor story? That makes me really sad because obviously your maid of honor is supposed to be like the closest person to you at that point in your life. But I'm out of here, you guys. Stay sassy out there. I'll see you in another video, and stay classy if you want. Maid of honor or maid of horror? What a spicy freaking title. As you can see, we have some test wallpaper on the wall. It's like a barn door, almost. Anyways, trust the process. It looks weird now, but it won't. My hair looks especially long these days, y'all. Holy moly. Let's not look at the ends though, shall we? Very odd. Also, look how cute my nails are. They've got little cherries. Have you even subscribed to the channel yet? Don't be a fake fan. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to.